Hi. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. I'm holding my two Dakimakuras. Technically I have three. Technically I have my own one, but I'm not gonna hold mine today. I even disabled the redeem. I'm just gonna be holding them the whole stream today. Yes, I got my two comfort characters with me, Beast and Hellboy. Mwah, mwah. Anyways, hi everyone, welcome to stream. Hello Dr. Justice, congrats on first. But yeah, hi, I'm here. I'm gonna be doing art. I didn't really have anything that I really wanted to draw. Technically, I have Pride Month art to do, but I'll save that for next month, probably. I have another piece of art for summer, and that one is I'm doing on my own off stream. And then I have another big portfolio piece that I need to work on. That one I should be working on, but I'm too lazy. It's too much effort. I don't want to do that. I don't want to work on it yet. So I'm not. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. Hi and welcome to stream. Even in color mixians, you're right. You got blue, and then you got red, and then I'm in the middle, and I'm purple. It's Memorial Day, so most Americans have the day off. Ooh, well, hope you guys are having a good day off. Anything I want to talk about? I'm sleep deprived. That's all. I've been having so much trouble sleeping. I just, it's too fucking hot here. Maybe I feel like, I don't know why it's like particularly hot nowadays. I feel like the sun is shining in a specific way, and it's like going through my window, and then it's heating up my room, and then I can't do anything about it because my window blinds are not that good. They're fine. They block out enough light, but like they're not very good. Because a lot of light still like shines through my window in space, my spaceship window. But yeah, we're gonna be drawing today. We're gonna be doing some studies. We're gonna be drawing some hands, cause I'm bad at drawing hands. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah, no, I have nothing to talk about. Let's swap on over. I don't know how. Oh shit! Why is my background a different color? I was recording a thing for Grisgub's model, and I put on a filter to make my background a different color, but I didn't think it would carry on over to the scene. So I need to go change that. Boop. There we go. Hello, greed beings. Can you make them kiss? No, they cannot kiss each other. Only I can kiss them. They have to stay 6 feet apart from each other. Hello, Member. Welcome to stream. I finally got around to trying Beast and Marvel Heroes Omega. He's pretty neat. He was one of the later heroes they added, so he's pretty polished. Do I really want to try playing that game just for Beast? Do I really want to? It's like the one game with Beast right now, so it's like, oh shit, I clicked on my Twitter DMs on accident and I got 2 message requests. Oh, let's read this one. Konnichiwa, something. It's Japanese, I can't read. Okay, here's the other one. It's still Japanese. I have 2 Japanese DMs. Awesome. All right, let me just, you know what? I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna like put this through like Google Translate. All right, Google Translate. Here, I'll read it out in Japanese. Hello, we are currently recruiting for a part-time work. Let's go! I can get a job! Konnichiwa, 現在アルバイトの募集をしています。1日30 75でできる簡単なお仕事です。毎日6000円50銭 wait what's 10,000 in Japanese? There's a word for it, right? Man 5万円の収入を得るチャンス自分のペースで働けるので right I'm gonna stop reading this. I'm gonna just report and block okay, I'm good. You're so fucking lame. You're lame. Don't talk about jobs. I almost got a heart attack. Jobs. Anyways, today it's gonna be a boring stream. I'm gonna draw some hands. Yeah, that's it. That's today's whole stream. I'm drawing hands. Hope you guys enjoy. Wait, have I drawn this hand before? Hold on. I have a picture of a hand that I brought up, and I'm wondering if I drew this exact hand before. So let me just double check to make sure it's a completely new hand. Failed to open art. Wait, that was weird. Oh, ooh, that was a scare. I clicked on my art file and then it said, oops, failed to open. What the hell is this? What is that? Huh? I'm gonna ignore that. Practice. Nope, it's a completely different hand. Alright, I get to draw a hand. Yippee. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of boring today. I'm just practicing hands because I'm really bad at drawing hands. And even after practicing like a decent amount, I'm still bad. So today is just gonna be a hand practice day. I will be rendering these hands because I also need to like improve on working on like rendering hands. So yeah, that's just gonna be today's whole stream. Hope you guys don't fucking die from boredom. The Nantayo local streamer wants his viewers dead. I do. I really do. In Minecraft. Alright, I don't really know what the best way of starting out drawing a hand is. I don't have like a method or anything. I just kind of, you know, I don't really have a good method of copying from like a reference, especially like a hand, which, you know, a hand is complex as hell. There's a lot of complex shapes and stuff like that, and it's kind of annoying to like figure out, and trying to get the proportions right is also really annoying, but I will try my best. But first, there's a pinky over here. But yeah, I'm so bad with drawing hands, and I don't know why, because I've been drawing for a really long time, so you would assume someone who has been drawing for like, you know, however many years I've been drawing for, I would be better at drawing, you know, something as basic as hands, which, you know, is one of the most important things to draw when you're drawing like a person. But nope, I'm still bad. I just straight up don't know. I think it's just because like there's just so many different shapes and forms and 3D-ness happening in it that it's really hard to like get it all right, to be honest. Yes, I love hands. Draw hands more. Yes. Okay. Okay. Speaking of Minecraft, I got back into it yesterday and I found the biggest and best fucking cave I've ever seen. Wow, I had 27 diamonds in 1 hour, and there were diamonds at Y7. Wow. Well, to be fair, I think the meta of Minecraft diamond mining has shifted from strip mining into just splunking, like into like a big cave. Because of the new cave up. I say new, but that was like 3 years ago, wasn't it? Oh fuck. Oh god, I'm old. Oh shit. Oh, what do you mean the cave update was like 3 years ago? Oh, ooh. Anyways, yeah, because of the cave update, you kind of have to just splunk in a cave. I remember finding like a huge ass cave as well when I was playing Minecraft during that update, and I was like, oh my god, that's a huge ass fucking cave. But I haven't touched Minecraft in a... Okay, that's a lie. I touched Minecraft for my April Fool stream, but does that count? Does that really count? Not really. I don't think so. But yeah, I've been playing Minecraft since beta. I'm a longtime Minecraft player. I grew up with Minecraft. It's like 90% of my childhood. Okay, not really 90%, but like it was a huge part of my childhood. It was like the first main game that I've ever like really got into. Obviously, I played games on like my DS and my PSP, but like, you know, those games are like, oh, you play it once, you finish the game, and then, oh, you're done. There's not much else to do. You finish the game. But then Minecraft was like the first of like the PC games where it's like, ooh, I get to play this like non-stop. Well, to be fair, there were like Facebook games like Pet Society and Restaurant City and stuff like that, but I did play a lot of that, but like, you know, it's like slightly different. I don't know. God, this hand is weird. But I guess like I'm trying to pick non-easy hands to draw, because like if I want to just draw like a regular hand, it's not that hard. So like I am trying to pick, and the drawing that I want to do for myself, I'm really struggling with like something in my composition. I can't show it to you guys, unfortunately, because I do not want to spoil the drawing. But basically, I'm drawing myself holding some objects, except I can't figure it out because of the perspective and the angles, and it's just not working out. And I need to like go back to it over and over and over and over again. Yeah, I'm very bad with proportions. This pinky needs to go further in or be bigger. Spyro Unplugged, let's go. What's Spyro? Oh no, we're old. I was 17 3 years ago. Wait, did your birthday like happen recently? Did I miss your birthday? Few more old now, fuck you. I'm not that old. Hi, Orc, hi. Give me body pillows? No. They're mine. No. No. Nah. No. No, they're mine. Also, like I said earlier in the stream, I disabled my Daki redeem, so you guys can't add on my own Daki on top of this, otherwise there would be too many. Oh, how can I hold all these body pillows? Anyways, I really want to figure out like a cool method of, or like a good method of drawing hands and just bodies in general. I was watching like some speed painting videos, and there's this one person that draws furries and posts speed painting videos on their YouTube channel, and they have a really good way of like drawing big buff dudes. Like the way they make their like mannequin, their sketching is really good, and I'm trying to like imitate their style of drawing them a little bit, just because like it's definitely something that I always struggle with, and they're really good when it comes to like proportions and gesture and poses. So like I'm trying to learn a little bit from watching their like speed paint videos. I would not say their name though, unfortunately. No, I would not say who they are. No, my birthday is in December. Oh. Fucking greedy ass, you have a mouth to hold the third one. I am not holding the third one in my mouth. You can't make me. Anyways, I think that's good enough for the sketch. I'm just gonna like start coloring it. But yeah, I want to figure out like a good method of coloring as well, because I tend to pick like the colors that I pick to start with tend to be like a little bit too bright, and I'm wondering if there's like a good way I can like a good starting color. well, to be fair, I don't actually draw regular skin tone very often, which is probably the reason why I struggle with rendering regular skin tone so often, because 90% of the time I'm rendering like purple skin or green skin or blue skin or red skin. Yeah, not very human tones. Please, my pillows are all flat and give me stiff neck. Oh, fucking too bad. Get your own body pillow. I wish there were more body pillows of male characters. It's always body pillows of anime girls or anime guys, but there's never enough body pillows of, you know, characters that I like. And if there are, it's usually really bad. They usually look really ugly. Or they're just, you know, straight up porn. Which, you know, that's fine, that's normal, but like, oh come on, look at these body pillows. They're say-so, they're cute, you know, all you want to do is just hug them and cuddle with them, you know, nothing weird. It's say-so, right? Alright, I have no idea what the best starting color for this is, but I'm just gonna start like rendering, I guess. There's also a thing that I really struggle with, which is implying, you know, because when people are doing art, they tend to always use like, you know, one tone for like the base color, but the thing is, like, you know, human skin or like just like most things in general aren't just like a singular tone. They have a lot of like different colors within them. Like even like a skin tone has like some hints of like green and blue and red from like the veins and shit like that. And that's something that I want to get better at, like implying. It's definitely not easy though. And I'm just trying to figure out like what the best method of doing this is. I would duplicate the hand layer and then clip this, put it on multiply, do this. And then do this. We need a man-bat body pillow for real. Oh, what's that? You're an artist and you're able to just draw the things that you want. You can draw yourself a man-bat pillow. If you want it, you should just draw it yourself, forehead. I wanted a beast body pillow. I have a beast body pillow. Wow, the power of being an artist. Ooh. Now that I look at it, how does Hellboy take off his jacket with that big arm? He doesn't. Okay, you know what? Let me try doing color dodge maybe? Because technically color dodge is better than multiply layer when you want to add light and shadows. No, I'm not an artist. Oh, how terrible. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, guess you're not getting that man-bat body pillow that you want. Unfortunate. I forgot what joke I was going to make. I'm curious how he's holding the sig. He's not. It's glued on top of his hand. Anyways, I don't know how many people saw, but I did post like my showcase of Gris's model. It is done, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Obviously, going through the entire process was a lot of suffering, but like now that I'm done, it's like Honestly, I wouldn't mind if I got more VTuber commissions. I should really make a commission sheet. I have enough models to showcase, aka 3, which is me, Gris, and Bob. So I have 3 actual, like, decently rigged models. Obviously, Bob's model is very outdated and not, like, the best, but whatever. But yeah, I should go around to, like, making, like, a sheet for that, but honestly, I don't really know how to go about it. I need to, like, make a card page, and then I need to, like, put in, like, my, because I don't really know exactly how much I want to charge, and also, like, what stuff would be included based on, like, how much you pay and shit like that. And that's just a lot of thinking, and I don't want to think. I'm too dumb. I'm too silly. Oops. Okay, this is not a good color. Why is it? Trying to find a perfect color for this is actually kind of hard. I swear I'm not trying to tempt you to play Marvel Heroes Omega, I'm just relaying Beast info to a fan. Holy shit, that response was like super late. But I don't know, like I don't have enough Beast content, you know. I don't have enough pieces of media to like enjoy Beast in, and like, hey, you know, I could, but like the game is so old looking. And like, it seems like such a huge time sink. So like, I don't really know if I want to, but on the other hand, it's Beast. So I'm in a dilemma. I would order one, not gonna lie, if I was rich and streamed. Order what, a man-bad body pillow? Hello, I'll just call you Saber to make it easy on myself. Hello Ribbons, how are you? I'm doing good. What do you think of Ultron coming? I'm really excited for Ultron. Unfortunately, he doesn't look very good at the moment. Obviously, we will have to see when he actually comes out, but like, from people's current judgment of him, he seems to be a little bit lackluster. He doesn't have a lot of good tools, or like, he just gets outshined, and he might just be like not a very good like meta pick. Like, it's not that he's not going to be viable or anything, but like, it's definitely going to be like a case of, hey, we need actual good healers. Can you swap off Ultron and go like an actual healer? Or we're gonna have like a three strategist like scenario, and that's also like a little bit annoying, you know. So he was one of the characters that I'm like, oh shit, I'm pretty like hyped for. Unfortunately, like, his kit currently just seems really lackluster, but I'm down to be proven wrong when he actually comes out. We'll just have to see. So hi Emmerich, welcome to the stream. Beast, X-Men, and Hellboy. Hi Rubians, hi chat, hi. How are you doing? I'm trying to draw hands today. Wow, I've already been streaming for 30 minutes and I've only done this much. Wow, I need to pick up the pace because I need to render, like, you know, I gotta draw. I'm gonna draw a whole bunch of hands. You know what? Good enough for the sketch. Fuck it. I'm just gonna start rendering. Oops. Can I order body pillow of my soda? Commissions are open, but I don't know if Well, it's a full body, it's $150. My commissions are expensive. You wanna get a body pillow of yourself? Pay up $150. I used to... My pricing used to be way more lenient. No, I don't care anymore. I'm charging a fuck ton for my thing. I think my skills are worth that much, and also my time. So like I'm not gonna my commissions are gonna be expensive. I do not care. I need money. I love money. Well, I don't need money, but it's nice to have money, you know? When I say I don't need money, it's just because like I'm not making this money to like earn a living. It's mostly just like, oh, it's nice to have that spare income, and also just to like be able to actually properly have like some sort of like income. But in general, like I'm not like in need of money or anything, but I guess I am going to AX, which does cost quite a lot of money, so it would be nice. His powers are divided into two sections: brawn and I think brain. I think you meant to type brain and brawn. You can only select 8 powers at a time, so you have to mix and match what you want for each selection. Some of his talents also allow you to call in ex-friends like Nightcrawler and Jubilee, so if you want to be a team player, you can. Interesting. I've been completely focused on the brawn side and leaning into his acrobatics. I would too, honestly. I don't know there were other Brazilians watching. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount of Brazilians like on like Twitch. Oops. That was rude of me, I'm sorry. I like pestering him because I hate him. What? No, how about 2 chicken nuggets and a half-eaten soda glass bottle of my choosing? No. I want money. I have no idea how to render this, man. Big Ham is from Brazil and she lets you know. Vai Brazil! I don't know the rest of the thing she says because I don't speak Portuguese. And she also does like the censor thing, and it's really funny. My brother loves that. My brother loves that clip. Not that clip, but like my brother loves the raid thing that Big Ham does every time she gets raided, and I showed it to my brother, and then like he wanted me to like send him the clip, and then one time I think the clip, because I just grab it from like her VOD, so like the VOD disappears and the clip no longer exists. And then he was like, oh, I can't find the Big Ham thing, can you send me the Big Ham thing when she gets raided? And I had to like send in like another clip of her like getting raided, and I had to browse through Big Ham's VOD just to find it for him. I don't know why, my brother really likes that. I mean, I like it too, it's awesome. I'm also from Brazil, in case you didn't know, yay. Wait, Brazil's a real place? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, I didn't know Brazil was a real place. I thought it was like, I thought it was fictional. Huh. That's crazy. No. No, it's fictional. Don't worry about, huh? What? What do you mean? What does that mean? What are you implying? God, I'm so slow at drawing hands. Hey Ruby, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm just doing some hand studies. I'm just taking it easy today. Welcome to stream. We're coming soon. What? Do you have a Discord server for you live? Yes, I do. It's right there. Nightbot is Nightbot. If you scroll up a little bit, my Discord link is right there. Or you can do !Discord for the link. I still need to do my Upin and Epin 1K special watch along, but I'm really lazy and I really don't want to. But no, I promised. I made a promise. I said I would if I reach 1K. I'll figure out when I want to do that, but I don't know. I've got other things to do. I don't know. I've been so busy with trying to do art more. I haven't been streaming a lot of games. Most of the time, I'm just, arting and arting and arting. So I'm really trying not to do a lot of non-art related streams. But yeah, I mean, I procrastinated on doing art for the longest time. I streamed a lot. I played a lot of Celeste on stream, and I think it's about time that I actually started doing art again. So I'm in a way, streaming is a way to just force myself to hold myself accountable for doing art, which is why I've been avoiding doing non-art related streams unless it's a special occasion like a 24-hour stream or a birthday stream or something. But in general, yeah, I've just been on art grind and it's been going great. I can definitely see myself improving, or I can tell I'm improving. It's not obvious improvement, but I the more I draw, the more I learn new techniques. I learned from my mistakes from previous drawings and shit like that. So it's good. I don't really mind, but I'm also trying not to burn myself out because I've been working really hard with art recently, with my Trundle splash art and my VTuber commission. That's all of that took a lot of effort. I've been just on the grind. I've been streaming longer hours just to be able to finish those up. So maybe I should take a small break from just doing art. Well, to be fair, I haven't done actual art since I was working on the VTuber commission for a while. So I do feel really rusty when it comes to actually painting and shit like that. So I don't know. I'm in a dilemma. I've got I gotta find a job, gotta do more commissions, gotta do have better portfolio so I can apply for jobs, but I also have AX that I'm going to. I would like to work on the Brom thing, but the thing that I'm afraid about is that I will start working on it, but I won't be able to finish it before I go to AX because I have a 24-hour stream that I have planned for charity. And then it's gonna be harder than the Trundle piece that I worked on, which potentially would make it longer to work on compared to the Trundle one, which already took fucking ages. That one took 2 weeks. But yeah, I've been on an art grind, and I guess I've just been in an art mood. Like I said, I still need to find a job. I promised my parents that I would try to get a job this year. I've avoided applying for some part-time jobs because I was working on my live 2D commission. Now that I'm done, I'm still trying to avoid it for now, just because I have AX coming up, and I don't really know if I want to try to find a job 1 month before going to AX and shit like that. And also, I just earned like some income from my AX trip, so like, my commission basically paid for my plane flight. My plane flight was like 4,000. Yeah. Anyways, hope you guys are doing well. What are you guys up to? What day is it today? Oh, it's Monday. Oh wait, today is Monday, which means Gandalf gets to lick a graham cracker. It is her favorite activity. Oh my god, I'm sweating. Jesus. Alright, I'm turning on the AC. Fuck this shit. It's so hot. I'm on the job right now watching you. Better not get caught slacking. Hardly working hard or hardly working, am I right? Anyways, this hand is feeling a little bit iffy. Trying to get like a realistically colored hand is definitely like really hard. I feel like my colors are pretty muddied right now. There's a lot of like, I'll just show you the reference that I'm using. Oops. But like, you know, there's a lot of muddy colors and like areas where like, even though it's in shadow, there's still like more shadows. Areas that are in light, but like still have like quite a lot of shadows. It's complicated. It takes, you know, it's hard. Also, I'll shift my colors. His hand is really yellow for some reason. And trying to figure out like what kind of techniques I can use to like convey, you know, what I want is kind of hard. I'll just do like an overlay layer to make it more reddish. I'm still scared of looking for jobs because I don't know how I deal with college and my art at the same time. I'm laying in bed still. I'm gonna remove the stitches from my wisdom tooth removal today. Ooh. You're very frequent in streams. Yeah, I stream pretty often. I used to stream every day, but I've been sticking to or like trying to stick to a schedule. So I stream 5 times a week. I stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Thursday, Friday. And I've been trying to stick to that because I got things that I should be like working on off stream as well. So I do want to take days off so I can like work on stuff that I would rather work on off stream. But yeah, I understand looking for a job is terrifying because I myself haven't really looked for jobs either. Like I've applied for a few, but like no like proper response. One of them did come back to me like a month later saying, hey, we saw your portfolio. Unfortunately, we feel like we're currently not looking for people of your skill set, but thank you for applying. Please feel free to like, you know, apply for like different roles if you would like and shit like that. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. To be fair, I applied for like a pretty high up. Well, I applied for like a pretty. I didn't apply for a role that I thought I would get in because it was like lead concept artist, and I'm not that good at concept art, but like, you know, it doesn't hurt to apply. And also it was by like it's not like a super well-known studio, but it is a studio that has worked on like some big things like Baldur's Gate 3. So like, yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna, you know, get in or anything, but like, you know, it doesn't hurt to try. There was another role that I could have applied for, but then they only have an opening in Germany, and I was like, okay, I don't know if I can apply for that because I don't think I'm gonna fucking move to Germany. And I don't know if they accept remote work, because otherwise why would they have one specifically for like where I lived? And that was the one I applied for. It is a peaceful place. Thank you. Yeah, my streams are chill. You know, I'm just drawing, so like there's not much going on. But yeah, back to the topic about like getting a job. I understand. Main reason why I also avoided applying for like a job is because like, you know, I stream, I do art, and I'm afraid like getting a job would, you know, make it harder for me to like do the things that I like. But then, you know, I should also prioritize earning money and actually getting a job over like fucking streaming. So, but also you're in college, so like I don't know if it's like a thing that like people in college really like get jobs. I mean, like, yes, people in college, it's not uncommon for them to like get a part-time, but like, you know, at least you're not like out of school and you're in need of a job immediately, which is like fine. Unless you do need to like pay for like rent or something, then I see. Anyways, I spent like way too long just trying to render this one hand. I don't know if I want to keep rendering this hand. I kind of want to move on. It's not the best. You make streams in other platforms or just Twitch? Just Twitch. I had a singular stream that I did on YouTube before. And the only reason why I streamed on YouTube once was because I was banned from Twitch for like 10 days for a very silly reason. I was in a collab with Ryoka, and there was a bot in her chat, and then I copy and pasted that same message as a joke. And I guess there's some sort of Twitch system that flags people that, you know, are like a little bit suspicious. So they flagged me as a bot and then banned me temporarily. And then I had to send in like an unban request, like, hey, I got mistaken for a bot. I'm not a bot. Please unban me. And they didn't get back to me for like ever. And I was like, okay, if you're not gonna unban me, I guess I'll just stream on fucking YouTube. Jesus. And then eventually, I sent a second request, which then I immediately got unbanned. But like, that was a little bit silly, but it was also kind of funny. Like, yes, it was my fault, but also, hey, it was funny. So yeah, don't pretend to be a bot, even if you're quite literally like on a person's stream as a regular person. Twitch doesn't care. What? Twitch bans you for a stream? No. They banned me because they thought I was a bot. Twitch used to be more iffy about multi-streams, but I think recently they made a thing where they basically just said, alright, it's fine, you can multi-stream without like any issues, even if you're partnered, which is good. Because before then, you used to be able to get into trouble for posting your VODs within 24 hours of your stream. But I'm pretty sure, because obviously now you can multi-stream, they probably lifted that issue so that I do upload my VODs. If I can, I don't mind like uploading my VODs immediately after my stream. I don't do that though because it's annoying, and my VODs are like pretty big, so they can take up to like an hour or two to like upload. And at most it can take up to 4 hours, 5 hours. Especially since, well, if I upload singular VODs, probably not. But I upload like batches of VODs at the same time, and uploading batches of VODs makes it so that it takes like a while to upload a decent chunk of them. So, wow, I've been working on this one hand forever. I need to move on. And it's not even that good. Damn. I'll get better. I mod for my buddy's DDR stream, and a famous guy in the space stopped by and did the same thing. I shot him immediately and my buddy was flustered and had to explain to me. I mean, to be fair, like, if nobody knows who you are, they're gonna think you're a bot. So like, it makes perfect sense. Obviously, if it's a bit between like people who know each other, you know, friends. So like, it's understandable that like people who aren't familiar would make that mistake, and like you're good for like shooting the bot immediately. That's normal. But nowadays, Seribot takes care of that for me. I've never had to ban anyone myself for quite a while, because Seribot just does all the banning for me. Thank you, Seribot. Hi, Alpha Toast, welcome to stream. A Hellboy Daki. Oh, Hellboy Daki, but not Beast Daki. I see. I see where your priorities are. Stupid fingernails. Hate drawing fingernails. How do you even draw fingernails, dude? I really wish I was better at drawing hands, but like rendering hands is such a nightmare. I have a whole bunch of hands here that I can draw, but I might just pick the one that's like holding an object, because I struggle with hands interacting with objects, so I'll probably like go with that one next. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Just taking it chill today. Don't really feel I'm not really in the mood to like start any big drawings, so I'm just doing studies, which is equally important. I don't know how good of a job I'm doing on like studying though. In my opinion, not very good. But that's fine. You know what is a baby reborn? No. Hey Twitch, I'm a bot. Ban him! One is on the red and one is blue or purple. That is true. I am purple in the middle of blue and red. Are you your kid? No. Okay, I'm spending way too much time on his hand, and I'm not even doing like that good of a job. I'm gonna finish this up, and then just move on to the next hand that I want to work on. But yeah, it's when was the last time I did a study stream? Actually, it's not too long. I do study streams like occasionally, so like it's not that rare. I usually do study streams when I just don't really have anything that I really want to work on. Because working on so many art pieces can get pretty tiring. So like occasionally I just want to like turn my brain off and just do some studies. Anyways, are you guys working on anything at the moment? You guys doing anything right now? Because I do always encourage people who are watching my stream, especially my art streams, to like be working on something, just because like, you know, I'm doing literally just studies right now. It's not interesting. It's not something that you guys really need to like focus on. I'm sure you guys are mostly here just to like listen to me talk and chill, right? But like, you know, I always encourage people to like work on something while watching my streams, because you know, we can work together, and it's nice. Just playing while listening? What are you playing? Dead Island 2? What is that? That sounds like one of those arcade games that you would find where it's like, oh, you're on an, you and one other person can like play together, and you guys have like guns, and then you maybe have to like sit on a chair, and then it's like, oh, you're on a boat, and it's like a pirate kind of ish theme thing, and then you have to shoot down like other ships while with your gun, and then like the chair shakes and everything. It's very immersive, and it kind of Dead Island 2 sounds like whatever I just described. It's kind of funny. All right, fuck it. I'm not gonna work on this hand anymore. Oh, so I should save. Wow, that was an hour to draw a hand. That was not very good. I need to speed things up. Hand practice 4. I'm going to create a PNG for PNG tubing today, hoping to get set up for streaming by the end of the day. Yo, good luck with that. It was free, so I took it. I'm looking it up. What is Dead Island 2? Dead Island 2. Oh, this is pretty recent, actually. What about those arcade shooter games? I know there was one really popular franchise that I played when I was growing up as well. It's called Time Crisis, and I think I played like Time Crisis 4 or something. I don't know. People are in my fucking Twitter posts, and this is one guy that decided to randomly reply to a whole bunch of random comments under my posts for some of my art, and I'm kind of confused why he decided to do it. Some guy replied to my post of Buff Bob asking, who is he? And this was in January. And this guy randomly decided to reply like 10 hours ago going, he's Bob. And then now they're having a conversation. And now someone's like, but is he from a video game or something like that? And then they're responding, I think he's an OC. I don't like responding to comments on my own like comment section because I'm lazy to, because well, straight up, 99% of the people that comment under my post are gooners. Their accounts are usually some sort of NSFW and posts and shit like that, right? So like I can't be bothered. I'm not gonna respond to any of them. Not that there's anything wrong with those accounts, but I've definitely, I'm lazy. I used to respond to like most comments or at least like them, but now I've definitely been in a, you know what, someone comments under my post, I don't really care, I'm gonna ignore it. And it's not anything personal, I just can't be bothered. I don't even respond to like comments made by like mutuals either. I'm just lazy. I don't like interacting with people while I'm on Twitter unless it's like in my DMs. Well, I'm doing that after getting Beast to 60. Oh no, you're procrastinating. Alright, this pose is holding a phone. It's time to figure out how to do it. Well, first I guess I can just draw the phone. I'll draw the phone on a separate layer. Makes my life easier. I found you by Twitter. I'm sure most people do find me from Twitter because, that's where most of my following is. I'm always surprised when I get I'm genuinely surprised when I do get new viewers on my streams. That's because I barely advertise my streams, and I don't think I'm like the type of streamer to like get people to like just come by like browsing like a category. So like whenever there are new people that show up on my stream, I'm always like genuinely surprised, like, oh hey, where'd you guys come from? Because for most of my streaming career, it's not a career. For most of my streaming career, the people that watch my streams are because like I'm well known in other people's communities, and because of that they know me, so they watch my streams because, you know, they know me from like somewhere. But then people on Twitter don't typically watch my streams, and there's nothing wrong with that. Because, you know, people following me on Twitter didn't follow me because I'm a VTuber, they followed me because they wanted to look at gay orcs. So whenever there are new people coming by my stream, I'm always like happy, you know, I'm genuinely surprised. Like, I'm sure there's a decent amount of people that came from my Twitter, but like I said, most of my viewership was just from like being someone that was well known in like a different person's community, which is why like I had like, you know, X amount of viewers for a while. And then when I was streaming a lot of Celeste in 2023, most of my viewership was from people that played Celeste. But then now that I don't play Celeste, every one of them is gone. Nobody's around anymore. Nobody cares. They only followed me because I played Celeste, and now that I'm no longer playing Celeste, they don't care about me, which is perfectly fair. Because I do the same to other people. Where like, oh, I followed someone because they're doing this, but then now that they're no longer doing it, I don't really want to watch them. Long-term making a cover for a story of a Circus Dragon short-term icons for my PC shortcuts? Wait, icons for your PC shortcuts? Why do you need to do that? They already have icons. I really struggle with proportions. Like, proportions is one of my surprisingly weak point of mine. I've definitely gotten way better at it over time, but like I'm still really bad, especially like using a reference. I always have to like resize like super often. I just like following unique stream characters I've never seen a purple space orc before. Fair. I love you, OC, thank you. And also like another reason why like I don't get a lot of like new people is because like, you know, I'm a VTuber. Most people that watch VTubers, they're typically people that like watching anime girls, which is totally normal and fair. So my model is not the most appealing to like a general VTuber audience. So that's another reason why it's like relatively hard for me to like get new people. Cause like I feel like 90% of the people that watch me are people that, you know, like big men. Well, to be fair, the things that I draw are also that, so like it makes sense. But yeah, like I just don't get a lot of like general people like following me, which is perfectly normal and expected. Because hey, I'm, you know, not the most like mainstream appealing like character. But then, you know, obviously there is an audience for everything, and hopefully, you know, like people find me and people like my model and people like the things that I draw and then they follow. Anyways, let's just start drawing and coloring. Do I just want to merge? Sure, why not? I'm very burpy today. Not very good burps, but I'm... Oh, right, I completely forgot. I used to like rate my burps every time I burped. That was like a 2 out of 10 burp. That was terrible. maybe, you know, maybe, no, 1 out of 10 it could be worse. You know, it was audible, it was still there. Like a 1 out of 10 burp would have been like a burp that you guys couldn't even hear. I'm trying to socialize more. Let's just say I'm quite reclusive. That's fair. I wasn't the type of person to really talk on people's streams either. It was only until the pandemic that I really started to like interact with people on streams. Because I myself, I'm also like, I'm pretty shy. I'm introverted, and a lot of times when you go on people's streams, you know, they have their own communities, they have people talking, and it's kind of hard to like, you know, want to like join in, just because like, oh, you know, they all know each other, they're all like people that are already in the community. It's kind of hard to like, you know, get into the community. But you know, I'm chill, like I'm just vibing, man. I don't know how to color this skin color. This guy has brown skin, and I rarely draw characters that have brown skin, so this is gonna be rough on me. The icons are boring and all the same. I don't want to accidentally open an NSFW thing with my brother in the room. Why would you open an NSFW thing on accident on your PC? What kind of stuff do you have on your PC? Excuse me? What the heck? I always found it weird when people browse NSFW stuff on your PC, cause like, just use your phone. Just use your phone, man. It's much more convenient, and you get to like, you know, sitting in your chair looking at your PC is kind of uncomfortable. Wouldn't you rather like be on your bed or like the toilet or something? I find it easier to socialize through streams than in person. I love watching people draw streams, but I don't know many people who do it constantly. Well, you're in luck, because I've been only doing art streams for like most of this year. I've just been in the art stream grind. But yeah, I mean, socializing on stream is definitely easier, just because like, you know, there's no, you can take your time to think of what you want to say. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, because you know the streamer talks to multiple people, so like it's definitely like an easier way to like talk and like have a conversation. I'm also really bad at conversing in real life. I'm so bad at that. Like I can talk to people in real life, but like half the time I'm just not interested in like the topic that we're talking about, or I have nothing to add on, and then there's just like awkward silence after we're done talking about like a specific thing, and it's just like, okay, well. Wow, that's not what I wanted. The files are too big to hold on my phone. Why do you have files? What the? How much NSFW stuff are you storing? And why? And our days are very similar, buff guys, fair. Hi Jojo, welcome to stream. Purple Space Orc and his Dakimakuras. Yep. That's me. Well, I'm not really drawing any big buff guys today. I'm just doing some hand studies because I'm bad at drawing hands. Wow, I didn't even copy the reference correctly. I'm bad. Wow, the reference doesn't even look like this. Ouch. Oh, hi, color code. Ow, 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 ow. Why are you taking my armor then throwing stuff at me? And stretch. Rude. What are you guys' problem, man? Fun fact, the palms of like darker skin toned people, their palms are typically light because they lack a specific thing related to like skins and shit that I don't know about, but like on their hands and feet, on the sole and the palms, it tends to be brighter. I can never get the colors right. Like, my colors are always so much different from the reference. For human skin tone specifically. I'm so bad with human skin. Maybe maybe I should just draw more humans from now on. Maybe I should just draw more regular humans. Because all I've been doing is just drawing big buff dudes that are like orcs or beast or Hellboy. And it's like, that is not helping me get better at drawing human skin tones. Worth to redeem. Still light. Melanin? Is that the thing? Yes, I guess. I don't know. I don't take biology. I just know like the people that like make art tips and they're like, hey, you know, darker skinned people have light palms and souls because of this and that. And then you hear people in the comments calling people racist and whitewashing, and it's like, shut the fuck up. Fuck it, I'm just gonna start rendering from here. I don't want to spend 18 years drawing each individual hand. I already spent almost an hour on one hand. I feel like one of the reasons why I'm kind of struggling with trying to draw or like render good hands is I don't like blaming like my brushes, but I definitely feel like maybe I could have better brushes that do a better job of what I want to do. Because I mostly render with like one specific brush, which is just a brush that is a round brush that has like a slight blending effect. And sometimes it's not very good to use. So I should probably like learn or like figure out like better tools for like specific scenarios. My work is so boring. I mean, that's why you're here, right? That's okay. I'll try to think of something entertaining to talk about so you don't feel as bored at work. Let me think. Anything I want to talk about? I never have shit to talk about, man. Oh, I have one thing I can kind of talk about. I had a really weird ass fucking dream today, and it wasn't a nightmare, but at the very end of the dream, there was like a specific thing that happened, and it quite literally woke me up, and I was really pissed because like I just wanted to sleep, and then all of a sudden like my dream like shifted into a really weird way, and then like it quite literally woke me up because it was like, it wasn't a nightmare thing, but like it was scary enough to make me wake up, and then my heart was racing. Have you guys ever had that where you just wake up from like a dream? Because it was like kind of like a nightmare. Like in the dream, I was running with like some friends and we were chasing something, blah blah blah. And then at the end of that, they jumped off like a cliff to go into like water. Like they're jumping like basically like, into the ocean or some shit, right? But then for some fucking reason, the drop was like so fucking tall. It was so fucking tall. In my dream, I jumped off, but then I got so fucking scared of like falling, and then I woke up. And I was like, fuck, dude. I finally fell asleep, and then my fucking dream had to wake me up. Are you fucking kidding me? It was really annoying. I have a slight fear of heights, where like at most times I'm usually fine with heights, but then in specific scenarios where like, for example, if you're on a really high up place with no railing and it's, you know, a possibility of actually falling because there's no like safeguards against falling, then I would be scared of heights. But like in most cases, I can be like, you know, on the Eiffel Tower and look down and be like, oh, that's pretty, and without like feeling scared or anything. But like, yeah, I do have like a slight fear of heights. If I wasn't watching your stream, I would probably really want to go home. If you don't mind sharing, what's your job, or like what are you doing at work? I mean, you don't have to tell me like your actual job, but like, you know, just general, like what are you doing at your job? But yeah, it's been a while since I've had like a dream that like jump scared me. I'll just thank you for the follow, the Astro System. Do you guys get those? Yeah, it's kind of like the equivalent of like, oh, you are falling, and then you wake up because you feel like you're falling. It was kind of like that, but like it was also not really like that because I didn't feel like I was falling, but more so, oh my god, this jumping and landing in water from this height would absolutely fucking kill me. And I got scared and woke up. Oh, hi Rip. Man, I love this music. Love Toho. Is it Toho? Oh wow, it is Toho. Good job. Hi Rip. As a hi to Astro System, welcome to stream. I don't. Why is I guess Toho is a fucking video game. I don't know why, but I associate Toho with something else. When I think of Toho, I don't think video game. I think of I guess in a way I kind of associate it more with like maybe like a light novel, which is kind of weird. With what? With light novels. Nah, this is so real. It's my favorite fandom. Yes, the fandom where... Actually, I feel like there's so many people in like the Toho fandom, but I've never heard of anyone that actually plays a Toho game. Is that, am I wrong? Is that weird? I feel like I've never heard of a person that's like in a Toho fandom that actually plays Toho. They just like cute girls, and they may or may not also be lesbian. One of my friends, they're trans and they love Toho. Lamau spot on though. Yeah, I feel like 90% of the people that like Toho are just... I'm pretty sure like a lot of them are either girls or trans girls, or there's like rarely any like straight guys that actually like I could be wrong. I'm sure there's straight guys that like Toho, but I'm pretty sure like from what I've seen, it's definitely more appealing to like lesbians and that kind of community. Technical support at a school? Interesting. Basically, I'm only asked when people don't know how to do things. Oh, so you have a lot of free time. Anyways, welcome to the stream. I'm just doing hand studies today because I'm bored. I'm not bored. I just don't really. I don't really want to draw anything too serious. I'm a little bit tired because I've been drawing, or like I've been working my ass off on like rigging and also like drawing whatever. So like, I'm taking it easy. Well, not the people, but what they've made, like the music and such. Fair. I mean, to be fair, I know a decent chunk of like Toho stuff because I'm in rhythm game communities. Well, I used to be more active in like rhythm game communities, not anymore. You know, you got your Night of Nights? Is that what it's called? And then you got your something's math classroom, that one. And your Bad Apple, and you know. And then there's some more like obscure Toho music that no one really knows about. I play all the main games, but I don't shun people that don't. The gameplay is ass! Well, the gameplay is infamous for being hard because it's a fucking bullet hell. And one of the harder bullet hells too, so like fair. But like it's so funny hearing how like so many people love Toho but then have never like touched a Toho game. Not that you need to like, you know, consume the piece of media to be like part of the fandom. I'm pretty sure I've been part of fandoms without actually consuming medias of said fandom before. Oh, so, oh my god, why am I taking so long just to draw a bunch of silly little hands? Why is it so hard to render hands realistically? Yeah, you went hard on art and rig lately, thank you. I know, to be fair, I'm only here for the hands. JK, it's actually the body pillows! Oh yeah, I can't see my own stream setup because I have my purrf covering it, but I forgot I'm holding two giant body pillows. I hope it's not blocking any of the art. Getting the accurate colors for this is so hard, man. I can't draw hands. Hands stink. If you have hands, you're cringe. It's not? Alright. I'm having such a hard time just doing a bunch of hands. You know what? I'm not gonna spend too much time per hand. Fuck it. This is okay. I mean, it's not good enough, but like, I'll call it for this one pretty soon. I just want to like move on. I'll draw the nails. I need to draw the nails because I never draw nails, and I'm really bad at drawing nails. I should probably draw the nails. Hands are cringe. Hands are cringe. Oh, so would you even be able to play like a Toho game? Because when I think of Toho, are they not like an arcade style game, right? Because the aspect ratio is like something that you would see from an arcade, no? So like, where would people? I'm sure you could probably play Toho games like on Steam or something, right? Oh, a game that's like kind of like Toho, is Rabbit and Steel. I played that. Rabbit and Steel. Oh my god, I bought that game on a whim because me and a bunch of friends were playing Marvel Rivals. Then we got tired of Marvel Rivals, and then we were like, I want to play another thing. What should we do? And then, oh, how about Rabbit and Steel? And I was like, okay, bet. And then I played Rabbit and Steel, and I got my ass whooped. I would like to say I'm pretty good when it comes to like bullet hell type games, but oh my god, I can't be good at a bullet hell game if I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Because half the time it's like basically doing like calculations mid dodging, and it's like, what is happening? It's like, oh, here's like a thing, and there's like arrows pointing at a specific thing, and then it goes, and the attack does this, but then you have to like do a bunch of calculations, and it's like, what the fuck? The Rabbit and Steel is actually such a fucking hard game. It's fun though. Oh, so wow, look at me failing to draw nails. I'm so bad with drawing nails. Hands are overrated. So true. I hate hands. I don't know how to draw nails. I don't know how to draw like a nail that actually looks realistic on a hand, even with references. It's fucking hard. Okay, good enough for this hand. I'm moving on. I do not want to draw this hand anymore. Let's draw... You know what? Let's do the back of the hand. I feel like I almost never draw like the back... No, that's not true, but like... I haven't rendered the back of a hand yet, so I'll draw the back of a hand. I remember Ken, welcome to stream. Oh wow, nice body pillows. Is that Hellboy? No, this is Beast. Ah, shit. Oh, I had a really terrible game of Marvel Rivals right before stream. I played 3 games, I won 2, lost 1. The one that I lost was the one right before my stream. Oh my god, we got our ass whooped like fucking crazy. We got stomped. It was very bad. It was a team comp diff. I think my team was not playing, like we did not have heroes that countered their characters, and we just could not deal with them, and we just got our ass whooped. It was terrible. We had an Iron Man player who did a lot of damage, but you know, never properly got any final blows, and they had a Hawkeye who was just not Hawkeye. They had a Moon Knight, which Moon Knight is not a strong good character in the meta whatsoever, but this Moon Knight was destroying our asses because nobody was able to kill him, and they had a Groot, and they just kept doing the combo, and we had no solutions to the Groot Moon Knight combo, and we just got our ass whooped. And they also had a Wolverine, which was peeling like crazy for their back line, so I couldn't even like try killing their Moon Knight. So yeah, we got our ass whooped. It was terrible. I'm also spending more time than I should playing Marvel Rivals. I mean, Marvel Rivals is fun. I don't know how I feel about Marvel Rivals right now, because I'm kind of in a weird spot where like I want to play Marvel Rivals, but I don't really play with any other person. Because the people that I used to play with kind of stopped playing Marvel Rivals. But then I also want to like get back to like Eternity. I want to get back to my Eternity rank. But it's so frustrating solo queuing, and I just don't know if I want to solo queue that much. I'm GM2 right now, and I'm so lazy to get back up to Celestial before season end. And like at this point, it's like, do I even want to try to get back to Eternity? I'm so fucking lazy. And it's so hard. And you know, and people that I'm fighting up against, even in GM rank, there's still people that were like previously Celestial and Eternity from like the previous seasons. So like I'm still fighting like, you know, people of my skill level trying to get back up to like where I was. So like it's not any easier. But in a way, I guess this kind of like makes it so that it gets less inflated at higher elos, because there was definitely like rank inflation where like most people that were in GM did not. You know, GM was like over flooded with people, where like people that are in GM would play really, really bad and have the worst game sense despite being GM, and it's like, how are you in GM? But that's just because like I guess like they were just, you know, it was easier to like, it was easy to climb. You would earn more than losing, so you just had to have like a slightly positive win rate and you would rank up easily. And even if you didn't have a positive win rate, you could have gotten to like at least plat. And what else? Let me think. There was another thing that I wanted to say. Oh, and also like, unlike most games, there's only like 3 ranks per rank. So it's like Diamond 321, GM 321, Celestial 321. And because of that, it's super, super quick for you to like go from like bronze to gold, because you only have to rank up like so many times. As compared to like a game like Overwatch, where like there were 5 ranks between each rank, and League of Legends, which also had 5 ranks between each rank. Like most games have 5 ranks between each rank, which made, you know, ranking up take a while. But then Marvel Rivals was really quick. And I also use Namor in this combo too. Actually, I've barely seen any Namor players, because Hulk gets permabanned, so like people just don't play Namor. And also Groot gets permabanned, so you don't see a lot of like the Groot Namor combo, Groot Moon Knight combo. My team just decided, I don't know why, my team loves fucking banning Hulk. Despite like Hulk not even being that big of a deal, people are perma-banning Hulk for no reason this season, when they should be perma-banning Captain America. Like they're perma-banning Hulk despite not even playing like a dive character. Like you should only ban Hulk because you don't want the team up with Namor, but then people still ban Hulk no matter what, and it's like really fucking stupid. Like yes, Hulk is strong, but like he's not that strong. Like not that strong for you to like need to perma-ban him. But nope, Hulk for some fucking reason just gets permabanned, and it's really stupid because people like Captain America needs to be permabanned, but they're not. Do you play Marvel Rivals on stream or just off stream? I used to play on stream, but now I just mostly do it off stream because I'm doing art on stream. So like I would rather not spend my stream time playing like video games, just because like I need to do more art. However, when Ultron releases on Friday, I will be doing like probably a 10-hour stream of me just playing Marvel Rivals. Teehee. But yeah, the main reason why I played mostly off stream is because it's a frustrating experience. I don't really want to like spam competitive on stream because I just straight up don't think it's fun to watch. And I was playing a lot like off stream with friends, and it's nice because like I ever since I started streaming, I've rarely played games off stream. So I most of the time I never really play games off stream with like a friend. So it's been a really long time since I've actually got to like, oh, just spend time off stream just playing a video game. So for like the start of the year, me and Lappy were like spamming competitive like crazy. But then recently we have not, just because like, you know, we played enough hours. We both have like fuck ton of hours. I still play because like I still enjoy the game, and like it's my way of just like, you know, and I'm also good at the game. So like I would like to play a game that I'm good at, because I'm not good at very many games. That's not true. I'm good at a lot of games. Yes, this happens a lot, sometimes even stopping banning Groot to ban Hug. I have no idea why. Yeah, I don't understand. We didn't ban Groot, and then we didn't. No, we did play Groot, and then our Groot sucked ass. I'll probably climb higher in ELO if I played a lot of ranked games, but I care little about my sanity until someone wants to play ranked with me, then I simply ignore it completely. That's fair. I used to be the same. I used to never touch ranked in most games that I played, League of Legends, Overwatch. But then climbing rank is super easy in Marvel Rivals compared to like other games. So like and also, well, as of recent, I've been playing more like non-competitive games, because like competitive can get way too sweaty for me. I was grinding a fuck ton of competitive season 1.5, got to Eternity, but this season I've been playing quite a lot of quick play just because like it's too sweaty. To climb the ranks in Marvel Rivals, it seems you just need to play a lot. The amount of bad people in high ranks is bizarre. Yeah, that is true. Like, I could just slam my head against the wall and spam competitive for like 8 hours every day and get back to like Eternity easily. But, God, it's just so frustrating to play rank. Yeah. Like, sometimes it just feels like it's just up to pure RNG whether you win or lose. Like, nothing you could have done would have won you the game. It's just like a complete stomp sometimes, or sometimes you just get like completely ass teammates. The game that I lost right before I streamed, I felt like that game was not even like you know, it wasn't like, oh, this person played badly, oh, this person, I played badly. I think everyone on my team was okay-ish. The main issue was that we unfortunately did not have players that played characters good against their characters. We shouldn't have had an Iron Man and a Psylocke. I think we should have had a Captain America and like an Emma Frost to be able to deal with their like Moon Knight. Maybe we could have had a Wolverine to deal with their Groot, or you know, supports that could counter the Groot Moon Knight ult, because we did not survive a single one of those ults using a support ult. So like, actually, maybe it was my support's fault. We did not survive a single Groot Moon Knight ult because our supports never made us live through that. We had a Cloak and Dagger and we had a Invis Woman or something. I don't remember. But like, we did not live through any of those ults. Oh, we had a Rocket. Yeah, we did not live through any of those outs. Okay, maybe it was like a support pick diff. But nah, it was definitely just like a team comp diff. We most of us played like decent. I would even say like we all played bad together, so like it was just like a complete stomp. Which is ironic because the previous game was the other way around, where my team completely stomped the enemy team. It was so one-sided. Order thing. Oh wait, I'm going to try to go up playing Ultron play again. And so that since people didn't like him in South America, people are very toxic. I'm pretty sure people are toxic like anywhere. Like I've dealt with my fair share of like the most toxic human waste known to existence. And these people live in my mind rent-free way after, and you know, it's been so long. Like, I experienced this toxicity in season 0 in December. That was almost 6 months ago, and I still remember it because it was so frustrating. There was this one person when I was playing competitive where they just were flaming the fuck out of me when I was playing Black Panther for no reason. It was domination. We won the first round. We had a total of like, I think like everyone died maybe once or twice, and then this person died maybe 3 or 4 times. They're playing Psylocke. Okay, we did really well. Let's go. Okay, second round. Oops, we didn't do very well, and we lost the point. My teammate goes, should have banned Black Panther. And they were referring to me because I'm on Black Panther. And I'm like, question mark? I do bad one round and I get flamed? What the fuck? We're doing really well. And then for the rest of that round, they would not stop insulting me, going, our support has more kills than his BP. Supports don't heal our Black Panther, lol. And I'm just like, the fuck is your problem? Just play the fucking game. And then they go, oh, look at our scores. It looks like you should be the one playing the game. And it's like, okay, man. We lost that game. I reported him. They got their account like muted for a bit. Last time I checked, they were still like diamond / like low GM rank when I was already like in Celestial. So like, looks like trash doesn't improve. But like, Jesus Christ, that interaction was probably my most toxic interaction that I had in Marvel Rivals, and that lives in my head. It was just such a strong like toxicity. Like I deal with toxicity a lot, right? Like, you occasionally run into people that flame you, and that's perfectly normal. But I've never met someone that would just flame you the whole game for no fucking reason. And if he just had said nothing, we would have won. At the end of the game, I had 1 less kill than him and 1 more death than him. But oh, I guess it was my fault. Like, it was so fucking bad. Like, Saber 2 from Marvel vs. Capcom 2, do you already play? No, I have never played MVC. I thought that only in South America there were toxic people like that. Just say good for you, bud. Like, obviously the best thing to do was just to like mute and ignore. But like, For some reason I didn't. Nowadays, as soon as I face any sort of like toxicity against me, I immediately just mute. Just like, I don't care. Like, shut the fuck up. If I'm having a really bad day, first thing I do when I get into a game, I mute everyone. Besides, comms in Southeast Asian servers are not very common. People here do not use comms very often, and when they do, half of the time it's to flame. It's not very useful comms. So like, there's really no reason why you shouldn't just mute everyone at the start of every game, because most people don't even fucking say anything helpful anyway, so. Oh, so there's a lot of fucking kids. Like, obviously, 90% of the people that are flaming are like probably 15 years old, 17 years old. They're probably like a fucking child. So like, why the fuck should I give a shit about like a child like flaming, right? Because like some of these people, oh my god, can I just say, the recent like slangs and lingo that, oh my god, I sound like a fucking boomer saying that. Like the more recent slangs and lingos that people have been using have been they're so annoying. I hate some of the words and shit that people use. One of the more annoying ones that I've heard is all that. I hate when people say that. They're like, tell me you're like a 15-year-old without telling me you're a 15-year-old. Bro think he's all that. And shit like oh my god, I hate that term. I had a guy go like, bro think he's all that because he hit one good Magneto out when I got a 4-man out on Magneto. Like, he was flaming me the whole game, and I said nothing. I didn't care. And then at the end of the game, the enemy had one final push. They were about to win. I was lucky enough to get a 4-man Magneto out. And then I typed in chat, stop looking at the fucking score and just play the game. And then because of, you know, that was like the game winning out. After that, like it was like overtime and then we won. And then he responds with, bro think he's all that after hitting a single Magneto out. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy is like 15. It's like an actual child. I hate, oh my god, I fucking hate kids. This is also another finger, but it doesn't really feel like it. It's another finger because like some of my colors are kind of blending together. Okay, now it feels like another finger. Am I just getting old? Am I just becoming a boomer? Oh my god. I sound so like so much like a fucking boomer saying that earlier. Oh my god. Maybe I am getting old. Oh man. I mean, I don't mind getting old, but like, oh man. Like I recently I was just on my bed and I was just thinking to myself. And then I just realized I'm this age. Obviously, I'm not gonna tell you guys how old I am, but like, I just thought to myself, I am this years old. Wait, I'm this years old? No way. No. like I'm not that old, but like I'm definitely like at the age where like, man, I don't even have a job and I'm this old. Jesus Christ. And I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I just died a little on the inside. I don't know where the time went, cause like, without aging myself, okay, no, actually no, that this will age me. I would not say it, but like, I wasn't even that old like a few years ago. I was like considered like relatively young a few years ago, and now I'm like oh wow, duh. I'm not that old, but it's still like, oh my god, how did this many years pass? Like, the main reason why I feel this way is because I've been watching and I've been modding for Randon for almost 4 years. Okay, I've been watching him for 4 years, and I modded for him for almost 4 years. And I'm like, it's been 4 years since I've watched Randon? Seriously? What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean it's been 4 years since I've modded for Randon? What? Where did the time go? I remember when like he first like went on hiatus, and that was like just slightly past his like 1 year anniversary. So I was like, damn, it's been that long? What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ, where did all the time go? Feeling it now, huh? Yeah. But yeah, like, oh wow, just adding that tiny bit of detail actually give it way more personality. My aim for this type of game is not very good either, so I don't think that helps. I don't really think you need like superb aim to like do fine in Marvel Rivals. Like, you have good game sense, good positioning, good like, you know, just knowing when to do what. You should be able to like get to high rank. Like, you don't need good aim. Because there's so many times where I just straight up like miss all my shots, and it's like, yikes. But like, you know, are you protecting your teammates? Are you targeting the correct people? Are you keeping your teammates alive? Are you positioning yourself so that you don't die very often? Are you canceling or preventing the enemy's ults when they use their ults? Like, all those like factors, if you can do them, you're fine. Because, you know, you don't need to be like a godlike Hela player to like be high rank. You can play like Magneto and like get a 50% ag and still like, you know, do fine. I average like 55 to 60% ag when I play Magneto. Obviously, try to improve your aim, and improving your aim comes with time. If the more you play, the better you get. Like, that's just how you get better at aiming. Back at me time. I like to punch with the thing fair. But yeah, oh my god, I will say, okay, well, this doesn't age me, well, it ages me a little bit, but I'm gonna say, I was still in college when I was modding for Randon. I was still taking college classes when I was modding for Randon. I remembered I would watch, like, not Randon streams specifically, but I would watch like some streamers while I was like in the middle of like a lecture. And like, it's been so long since then that I completely forgot that I used to still take classes while I was watching Randon. And now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, wait, I used to still have classes while watching Randon? Wait, really? What the because it's been so long. I dropped out in 2021. End of 2021. Right? Yeah, I dropped out at the end of 2021. Alright, I think this is the best hand so far because I didn't have to actually draw fingers. Yay, I only had to draw the back of the hand. I tried to play with Fear Magneto, but it's too hard. I don't feel like I can do with the difference with him. How do you do it? How did you do it? I just played him until I got him. I mean, that's how you learn any hero, right? You just play them enough and then you understand, like... I would say, like, for me, I feel like Magneto is a very, very easy character. But then the hard part about him is more so with, like, macro games. You gotta know how to position yourself, when to engage and disengage. You know, you're a tank, so you gotta be frontline, but then you also kind of need to, like, be a little bit backline so you can protect and also shoot enemies. You need to know when to use your bubble, when to, like, bubble someone or bubble yourself. Try not to use it too early. It has a long cooldown. Know when to use your shift, your shield. So, like, it's mostly macro game with Magneto. Rather than, like, actually playing, like, Magneto. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's just, you know, just play him enough and you slowly start to understand. Because obviously, when I first started playing Magneto, I didn't know, oh shit, when should I use my bubble? Because, like, oh, Magneto has, like, so I'll draw this hand. Because Magneto is like, oh, he has, like, a bubble, but then you can only bubble yourself or a teammate, and they both share a cooldown, so you can't use it too often. While Zarya from Overwatch had a bubble for herself or a teammate. You can, you know, she had two different bubbles. So, like, the playstyle is definitely, like, different. But yeah, just play enough and you understand. It's like, it's the same for any hero. Because, you know, the thing is, can be complicated. Because, like, despite being a tank, he just feels so vulnerable when he's, like, up in the front. Because, like, he doesn't have a shield, but he has to be, like, directly in front of the enemies. And, like, if you have no teammates to jump to, you just die. So, like, playing the thing in higher elo is definitely, like, pretty tough. And he's kind of weak at the moment, like, because he's good at anti-dive, but then despite being an anti-diver, he needs to be in the front line because, like, you know, he's completely melee. So it's like, he's in such a weird spot where, like, oh, if he wants to, like, prevent the enemy Black Panther from doing anything, he has to, like, stay with his supports, but then he can't solo tank, so you need, like, someone else to, like, tank for you. So, like, he's weird. I think it's because I also think I'll go around killing a lot of enemies with it, just like I can with the thing. Maybe that's it. The thing is, you can kill a lot of people with Magneto, because you're a poke. You get to, like, a good Magneto would be able to, like, kill the enemy supports because you're at the front line and you're shooting at their supports while the rest of your team is, like, doing something in the back. I don't know. But then obviously the higher elo you go, the less likely this will happen, just because, like, people position better, the supports actually stay out of your line of sight so you can't shoot them. The enemy tanks actually, like, purposely walk in front of you so that you can't shoot anyone other than them. So, like, you know, it's a lot of just positioning. And Magneto is very team reliant. He needs good teammates to be able to do anything. If your teammates are not creating enough space for you to, like, be able to stay up in the front, to be able to, like, do constant DPS, you're fucked. Because Magneto definitely needs, like, a second tank. People say Magneto is a good solo tank, which to an extent that is true. He is one of the few tanks in the game that can solo tank because he has a shield and he's not, like, completely melee, which means he get to, like, you know, peel for your backlines. However, I feel like he is the best when it comes to being a duo tank. Why? Because despite being a good solo tank, I think that his role as a tank is way better at protecting your backlines than being a frontline. You need a good frontline, Doctor Strange, Emma Frost, The Thing, whatever. If you have a good frontline, they will take auto damage and you get to bubble them. And oh, your backline is being dove, you're near your backline as well, you can bubble them. So like, and you're also a range deep, you do damage from afar, so like you don't even want to be like melee range anyway. So like Magneto is probably like the best when it comes to like being mid-range, as opposed to like people like Doctor Strange, The Thing, Captain America, Hulk, Emma Frost, where like they shine when they're like more melee range. So like you just need to roll the good RNG dice and hope you get a second tank in your team that actually frontlines for you. Because if you're frontlining as Magneto, something's wrong. Like, yes, you can frontline as Magneto, but like you're way stronger as like a backline or like mid line. Because you have a bubble. You can bubble your Thing when he dives in. You can bubble your Emma Frost when she tries to like grab one of their supports or like someone, you know, deeper into their team. You can bubble your Hulk that's engaging. You can bubble your Doctor Strange when his shield dies. You can bubble your Cloak and Dagger when they're getting dove by a fucking Black Panther. You can bubble your Invis Woman when a Spider-Man is about to like do his full combo. You know, it's so important to be able to like bubble correctly as Magneto, because the bubble is his strongest thing in his kit. It's quite literally like a lifesaver. You can cancel people's outs with your bubble. You can, you know, basically deny like an assassin. Like he's so fucking strong. And he's getting buffed. He's getting a DPS buff, which is absolutely fucking insane. I don't know why he's getting buffed, but hey, not complaining as a Magneto main. Oh, so this hand is way too big. Yeah, the Punisher is very annoying. He bursts me so easily. And yeah, like, but the thing is, just he's so bad into like so many characters. He's so bad into like Poke. He's so bad into Groot, and Groot is like meta. I tried playing The Thing. Like I was struggling. Like the game that I lost before my stream today, I didn't know who to play. I was playing Emma Frost and I was doing fine, but then it felt like we couldn't do anything. So I swapped to Magneto, and they had a Wolverine. So like Magneto is pretty bad in Wolverine. Then I swapped to The Thing, but then I couldn't really do anything against the enemy team, even as a Thing. And then I swapped to Venom, and then Wolverine was just bullying me. And this is like, okay, I guess I'll just not play the game. And he also had an Emma Frost. I was just like, what the fuck? And it would have been fine, but then my other fucking tank is playing Groot against Wolverine. So like, I had to play Magneto to bubble him or he's kidnapped. Do you like the new Magneto skin? He's so fucking slutty. Why is he so slutty in his Magneto, in that skin? Even though like 90% of him is being covered by something, I feel like the placement of where his skin is showing is so slutty. It's like his thigh. Oh my god! That's why! Most male characters in this game never show their thighs. That's why he's so slutty. Oh, that makes so much sense. Cause like, there's so many shirtless characters in this game. Like Namor. And Hulk and The Thing, but like, you know, nobody bats an eye. They're like, okay, people think Namor is hot, that's fair, but like none of the male characters really feel like slutty. It's because they never show thighs, and Magneto's skin shows thighs. That's why he's like so slutty. For the people that don't know who or what I'm talking about, let me grab an image of the new Magneto skin. But like, you guys will understand why I'm saying he's slutty. Like, you guys will immediately understand. Like, I was looking at the skin, I was like wondering, why the fuck does the skin feel so fucking like slutty? I don't understand. Cause like, yeah, he has skin showing, but like other characters have skin showing, but like they're fine. So why is this skin specifically like kind of slutty? I don't know. Oh, whoa! I almost closed my OBS on accident. New Magneto skin. Actually, no, what am I doing? I sent that image to Lappy so I can just grab that image from my DMs. I still hate that they changed the placement of where you can click the open image in browser button. Because it used to be on the bottom right on Discord, or bottom left, and now it's at the top right. Why? Like, guys, look at this. Wait, I copied the image. Where is it? I clicked copy. Where is it? What the? Is it because it's a fucking like GIF or some shit? What? What? Okay, there we go. What the hell? Look at them! He looks so slutty! And it's not, he doesn't even have that much skin showing, but like the part where they do have skin showing, he's so slutty. Right? Right, guys? You guys see what I mean, right? He's so slutty. Why does he have his thighs showing? Oh, how scandalous. Oh, thighs. Ooh, how scandalous. Magneto is a slut? He is a slut. Not bad for Grandpa. Grandpa feeling kind of foxy today. I want that hot twink body. I'm Magneto, and I'm feeling horny. I don't know. What would Magneto say? Magneto wants that hot twink body. He would say that. He would canonically say that. Oh my god! In the latest run of the X-Men, there was a new character introduced. And this new character introduced is gay. Oh, so let me actually make the background color darker. This new character introduced is gay. And there was a interaction in the comics where he flirted with Magneto. And I thought that was so fucking funny. Cause there was like an interaction where it was like this new character is like a new mutant. They recently, like, despite being an adult, they manifested like their mutant abilities, and then now they're like living with like the X-Men in their headquarters, and then Magneto is the one like slowly starting to like, you know, train them in a way, kind of, not really. And then there was like a line where it's like, why do you even bother like staying here? And then the gay character responds with like, I don't know, maybe it's because I have a thing for older men. And then like gives like a look to make. You know what? I'm gonna find that. You know what? Wait, would I get banned for like showing this on stream? Because technically, well, it's like a single panel. I don't think it's that bad. I think I can get away with showing a single panel. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. But I just thought that was so fucking funny. He was so real for that, especially since, you know, Magneto is canonically straight, married, and has kids. Well, I don't know if he's married, maybe widowed. But like, you know, I just think it's so funny that out of, you know, flirting with Magneto of all people is a fucking power move. Hello, AMR, welcome to stream. Hold on, let me find it. I believe it's this chapter. It's taking a while to load. Why is that? I don't think my internet's bad or anything. Oh my god, Beast hot! Guys, look! Guys, look, it's Beast! Guys! Oh my god, hi Beast, hi! Oh my god, hi Beast, hi! Hi Beast! Oh, so I don't know why, but in the middle of the comic, out of nowhere, Beast swapped from wearing like his usual nothing into a suit. I don't know, like there was nothing in the comic that really indicated that he would like swap outfits into a suit. Like the panel that I showed you just now, this is the panel. Like they show him like this, and then a bunch of random panels with like other characters, and then out of nowhere in the next panel that Beast shows up, he's suddenly wearing a suit. I don't know why, but you know what? I'm all for it. I love Beast in a suit. I don't know why he's suddenly in a suit. It's so weird. All right, let me find the. Come on, where's? Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong. Oh, I think this is the wrong chapter. Let me find the correct one. Here. Oh my god, hi Beast, hi. Hi Beast, hi Beast. Beast, look, I have a body pillow of you. Do you like it? He looks at me in disgust. And slowly walks away. Where are you going, Beast? What's wrong? You don't like it? Okay, come on, where's the funny panel? Oh, I found it! I found it. Well, older men have always been a particular weakness of mine. Smile. It's so funny. Anyways, no more showing panels from X-Men comics. You don't sell these body pillows? My dog wants to know. Yeah, I'm sure your dog's the one that wants to know. Yeah. No, these are not for sale. Anyways, let's stop getting distracted and continue working on this. Ow! My eye is itchy for no reason. My dog would be very sad. Yeah, I'm sure your dog's the one that's very sad, yeah. Yep. It's the dog. to talk to it. Anyways, I'll probably do a shorter stream today, cause like I could go for like longer just doing studies, but like doing studies it's kind of boring. Well, boring as like a stream thing, and also I wouldn't say it's like I'm down to like keep drawing and doing studies, but like I feel like, you know, I don't really want to do studies for too long on stream just because like it's not the most interesting thing to watch. Like I know people here sometimes they don't really care what I draw. They're just here to like vibe, but like I don't know. I always feel a little bit bad whenever I do like drawing like a study stream just because like not the most interesting thing, and I also just don't have much to talk about, I guess. So like I'll probably call it at the 3-hour mark. It will be shorter today. I'll continue. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. In terms of like what am I gonna draw? I might do more studies, and then I will start on the Pride Month piece after my 1-day break on Wednesday. Cause like it's not Pride Month yet, but like it will be. So like I could just do Pride Month art like, cause I'm not gonna finish it in 1 day, and I would like to post something at the start of Pride Month. I don't mind. I still like listening to topics, but you know, I run out of things to talk about. Like, I'm already out of things to talk about. So like, I don't really want to go for too long. We need a saber-tooth body pillow. I'm lazy. I've got my 2 husbands over here. You know, unless you commission me for a saber-tooth body pillow. Wink, wink. But no, I have other more important things that I want to draw, so no more body pillows for now. Interesting. Colors are definitely really weird for this one. Wow, I'm starting to realize that I'm really bad at skin tones. Oh, thank you for the follow, Fresh Brew. I don't know why, but I've drawn like 3 hands, and all of these 3 hands feel like they have a different art style. I'm going to ask a question that might be a little dumb, but you're furry, right? I'll put that on the maybe. Like, I wouldn't call myself a furry, but I do like a decent chunk of furry characters, but I wouldn't call myself that because I don't draw very many furries, and I also tend to lean towards like I don't particularly lean towards like furry characters, but like, you know, there are attractive furry characters that I like, which I guess in a way that if you like a singular furry character, does that make you a furry? How many furry characters do you need to like to be considered furry? Well, like, I wouldn't call myself a furry, no. But I'm also not a furry? I don't know. No, I am not! Shut up! And I am not a furry, shut up. Like, if you look at the list of characters that I find attractive, most of them they're just humanoid that are buff. Like, it's not because they are furry that I like them. Them being a furry has nothing to do with it. It's just that they are A, buff, and B, old man looking. So because of those 2 things, it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll like you, you know, I'll like you. But it's not particularly because they're furry, you know. And you can say I'm coping, I don't know, whatever. Makes sense, honestly, I don't know exactly. Would orcs count as furries? That's why I'm like, no, because orcs are not furries, but they're like furry adjacent in a way, because, you know, they're usually within like the, you know, a lot of furry lovers also like orcs, but then it's because like I said, I don't like something because they are a furry character per se. It's just that they hit, like, certain characters hit all the check marks of things that I like about a character in terms of like attractiveness, which makes me like a specific furry character. For example, like Incineroar, right? He you know, he has sideburns, he's buff, he's got tusks, and like I feel like I like that because, you know, of those, not particularly because he is a furry. And orcs, and you know, like, I just like buff characters, and, you know, if you're a buff character that fits all of my likes, then, like, you know, I guess you can call me a furry. But like, I actually really dislike a lot of like OC furry like designs. I like furry characters in media, but I dislike a lot of just regular furry characters that people like, you know, like represent themselves with. Obviously there are good ones that I actually like, but like most of them are like You can call me a hater. I don't mind. Because I'm a hater. He's a Buffy. Yeah, I'm a Buffy. I just like buff characters. Is that so wrong? Wait, apparently that means drunk? Oh. Yeah, I'm drunk. Wait, what? But yeah, I wouldn't use the term furry to like label myself. And also, cause being called a furry tends to be derogatory, so I would also not like to be called a furry. Cause people are like, you're a furry. I'm not a furry, I swear. I swear, me sweating as I'm holding my Incineroar body pillow. I'm kidding, I don't have an Incineroar body pillow. King is a furry character? Oh yeah, King from Tekken, yeah. Oh, he's like a... He's technically just a regular person just wearing a jaguar mask. So like, does he count as a furry? If you like him specifically for the head, maybe he could be counted as a furry. But like, wouldn't he feel more like a I like masked men category, which is its own category because there's a, you know, the mask fuckers. Is that what they're called? What are the people that are like attracted to like masked men called? You know, people that like Ghost from like, where is he from? Rainbow Six Siege? Is that where he's from? Or like Reaper Overwatch, or I don't know. What are the masked characters? Cypher Valorant. I don't know. Luchador, not specifically Luchador. I mean, if you're talking about King, yes, but like, you know, it's not specifically because he's a Luchador that people like him, right? Some people like him because he's like a masked character, and some people like him because he's furry adjacent, because he has buff body type and a furry face despite not actually being a furry, like because he's wearing a mask. But I would consider him a furry just because like he's basically a furry. Helmets? No, the helmets are a different thing. Those are the armor fuckers. Those are the ones that like Reinhardt without his, I mean, in his armor, or you know, big knights. No, those are different. Those are the armor fuckers. Which I guess the Venn diagram of people that liked masked men and the people that like armors are it's almost a circle, I guess. Like Mordecai said, yeah. I'm so addicted to masked characters. Yeah, that's its own category. So you got, and like the common denominator for like a bunch of these is just that like they just like buff characters, you know, right? Like a lot of them, it's like, oh, I like big buff men wearing masks, or I like big buff men wearing armor, or I like big buff men that's a furry, or I like just a big buff old man, you know, like. I've definitely fallen into that category because it's like I don't particularly like armored characters, but there are a few armored characters that I find attractive. like Mordekaiser. I'm not particularly into masked characters, but I like King and I guess Skeletor, who technically isn't a mask, but close enough. I don't really consider myself to like be a furry lover, but I also like furry characters like Incineroar and Chief Bogo, and Mountain, like, you know. But then the common denominator is that they are buff characters, you know, and I guess I just like buff men. And then there's also like a lot of buff furry characters that I don't like, and a lot of buff masked characters or just masked characters that I'm not particularly fond of, and also like masked or like I there's a lot of armored characters that I don't really care of. A lot of them from like, I don't know, Dragon Quest. So like, I think I just like buff dudes. Preferably like older buff dudes, you know? But like, what does that... There's like no easy label for that. I just like buffed men. And like, the thing is, they also don't necessarily have to be buffed. There's plenty of characters that are not buffed that I also find attractive. I guess that's just called having multiple types, I don't know. I think I'm doing a pretty good job on the wrinkles in this one. My tastes are so predictable. I guess my tastes are a little bit predictable as well. I always want to do this one stream concept, but like, I feel it's too personal for me to like really want to like actually do it. But I've always considered like, what if I made a post on Twitter going, post a character and I'll tell you whether I'd smash or pass. But like, I don't know. I don't think that's like my style. It's too personal to me. I don't really like talking about my taste. Cause like, there's definitely characters where even though like they feel like it might be a character I would like, but then I actually don't like them. Do you like twin characters? Absolutely fucking not. I hate twinks. Ew, gross. I hate twinks. There's 0 twink characters that I find attractive. Maybe unless there are any old men characters that can be considered a twink that they're not twinks though. There are characters that are like just old men characters, but not really like twinks because they just have like a regular body. They're not like particularly muscular, but they're not like skinny either. They're just a regular body type. Wait, no, I hate twinks. But unfortunately, Magneto says, I want that hot twink body obliterated. I think Magneto might like twinks. That's my headcanon. Magneto likes twinks. People are probably gonna be so confused why I keep saying that. It's a bit that me and Lappy came up with playing Marvel Rivals together. Cause I would just pretend I'm Magneto and I would just say like, oh, I want Loki's hot twink body. I don't know. It's a silly little bit. Oh, hydrate, stretch. I guess that's why he always bothers Professor X. Exactly. How to ruin a character for me? Make him a twink? Oh, you mean like Human Thresh? He's technically not a twink, but like they basically twinkified him. And the thing is, okay, I don't only just hate twinks. I also hate twunks. Like, I don't care. It's a lot in the face. Like, I don't care if you are like, if you have abs. It's like a twink. Like Ito from Genshin Impact, by definition, is not a twink. He is, I guess, technically a twunk. But for me, in my mind, he looks like what a twink would look like. I would call him a twink. But even though by definition he's a twunk. But like a twink and a twunk, don't care. They're basically the same category as, like, for me. I don't like either of them. I don't like twinks, I don't like twunks. Oh, hi, Bob. Yeah, Ito is weird. I mean, any Genshin Impact characters, they all fall under the category of twink. If you're a male. Like, no exception. The only buff characters in that fucking game are the enemies for some fucking reason. I have so many sketch lines. People were saying Genshin will receive its first buff, man, and Ito what we receive. I was so disappointed. Hey, at least there's Zenless Zone Zero, which doesn't really have a buff dude, but at least it has a furry and a bear. That's close enough. It's not exactly buff, but good enough. There's a character that is popular within like the bar community that is actually there's two, but I don't think they're playable characters. There's one like furry buff character called Big Daddy, and there's another one, I don't remember the name, but he's an old man. And good enough, better than Genshin. Buffy's male character versus Twinkie's GG character. I mean, like, just because they have muscles, I would still call them a twink. Like, it's not like sure, like the Guilty Gear characters are quote unquote buff, but like they all are like very twink coded or twunk coded. So like, Guilty Gear does not get a pass. But then it does have better characters like Potemkin. Technically Leo White, he is buff and not a twink, but his face could be a little bit better. And then there's Slayer, which I'll give it like a B, like a passing grade. Like Guilty Gear in terms of like attractive characters for my taste. Gonna be disappointed again on Varka because them's a fool. Who's Varka? Grandmaster Varka, or whatever this guy is. What is this guy? The contrast is still there. Of course, they're in indeed twinks, but how buff they are is kind of different comparison. I don't know. I don't like the comparison. I feel like there's better medias to compare. IMO. We were expecting him to be a buff character because his voice actor is Escanor's voice actor. Who's Escanor? Oh. I think Genshin knows its audience. I don't think Genshin will ever add a buff character for the sake of like diversity. I don't think they give a shit. They know their audience. They know what gives them big money. And what gives them big money is hot twink bodies or big booba girls. So like, why bother trying to add a buff character when they can, you know, maybe try that with like Zen and Zone Zero, right? What race? What? Didn't mention anything about race. What? Oh. Sure, yeah. Racist, yeah, sure. I only drew 4 hands and it's been almost 3 hours. I don't know if I'm very good at these. And I don't particularly feel like I learned how to draw hands better. I feel like I know how to draw the back of a hand better, but like... I guess I really struggle with the palms. The palms have so much going on with them. But like, luckily, most times when you're drawing hands, you're probably not going to be drawing the palms. Probably. I don't know how. I don't know about this hand. It doesn't help that my monitor that I'm using for like the references is a little bit busted. Yeah, the colors look so much different from like my right monitor and my left monitor. And also like my monitor has like issues with some of the colors. I don't know if I have enough time to draw one more hand, so I might actually call it like right here. And then I'll maybe draw more hands tomorrow, maybe do some other sort of studies. I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit lazy. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit lazy. I don't have enough time to draw one more hand. So I might just call it here. I might just raid. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go raid into Pcat who's doing art. Except I've been seeing this character. Well, I say I've been seeing this character, but I've only seen them twice. Once from Pcat and one from Hosier. So I assume they're a character from Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Because they've been, I know Pcat was playing a fuck ton of that. But yeah, go say hi to Pcat. Pcat's awesome. And they also draw very cool stuff. Bye. What am I even gonna do off stream? Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm gonna be doing off stream. Maybe I might play more. No, I don't even feel like play. I'll play more rivals, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm just. I don't know what to do. Bye. Ow.